What's going on, guys? Hope you're good. Another Monday, another leg day. They come around very quickly. I think it's because I've just been doing 2 or 3 leg days a week now for like the past I'm like well over a year, way over a year. They just come around so fast, and ever since tearing my hamstring, this leg day, it fills me with a little bit more anxiety. I'm actually going to be taking not a different approach with content, but posting more kind of vlog style content on the page. I just want to be very frequent with the uploads, and I think just depending on Ben, who is a world-class videographer, by the way, but just depending on him to do all of my content and that sort of thing is just not sustainable for me. I obviously still work with him twice a month and we produce a lot of content, but I just want to have like unfiltered, just me talking, going through the workouts, and just being myself, just literally a vlog, because I think it's very easy to get stuck in this idea of like every video has to be perfect and perfect thumbnails and that sort of thing, and it just doesn't. So I'm just going to literally take you through my session, put it up on YouTube, and just let me know what you guys think. If you do like these style of videos, just leave a like and let me know how it goes. But I would actually try and just drive and just have this sitting there, but I have a feeling as soon as I got a quick card, I feel like as soon as I start driving, the phone will just tip. So I'm going to do a little talk before I head off. So yeah, legs today is going to start off with some warming up, obviously, as always now with before legs. And I really only started doing that when I saw AJ for the first time when we train legs, and he kind of just emphasized the importance of, and just going on the treadmill before legs just isn't good enough, really, if you want to just not break down. So warm up, seated calf raise, and then going to go on to a seated hamstring curl, RDLs. We also have the adductor in there as well. The adductor will be before the seated hamstring curl. Seated ham curl just before Romanian deadlifts, the main event, where I'll be doing 2 sets, and then I'll move on to leg extensions and then finishing with walking lunges. What I'm actually going to do is I'm not going to say too much now. I'm just going to head to the gym, and then I'm going to mic up in the gym and just talk through a couple of things in my training. But first leg session of 2 for the week. Next one's on Thursday. So let's do it. I've got my MV pre locked in, and I'm not going to make the stupid mistake. Last time I made the mistake of, I think I have a very low caffeine tolerance, and a full scoop is like 350 milligrams of caffeine, and I think that's just way too much for me. I think my tolerance is just under 300, to be honest with you. So half a scoop tastes like those old like rocket lollies, literally just a melted rocket lolly. Tastes great. So drink this, head to the gym, and I'll see you in a bit. Like the lack of stretching that I was doing beforehand, it's just not enough, especially if you're stronger. Like, you're just going to end up picking up a lot of niggles and stuff like that. So you got to actually make sure that you're properly prepared prior to lifting heavy weight. So I literally, in my stretching, I just focus on core strength, and mainly when it comes to legs, like my hips, lower back, especially if I'm doing RDLs, they're typically the body parts that will get quite niggly and stiff and that sort of thing. So yeah, they're going to be the main focus, and I'll do a lot of dynamic movement as well, rather than like holding stretches. So it'll take me about 10 minutes, and then we'll get into calf raises. So first one is probably going to just be some abs, which is actually going to be just like a plank, side plank, nice and easy. And it's really just going to be 20 seconds just in each one. With this as well, it's so easy to just get into the plank position but not actually actively contract the abs, so really squeeze the abs, the obliques, put effort into really feeling that core. because I also said in the last video, one of them, that I feel a lot more secure even without a belt. I don't feel like I need a belt now on my hinges, and I think that just doing core stuff to start the session is helped a lot. Next is hips, and as you can see, I am very, very stiff, so it takes some time for me to get these warm. There we go. Okay. Oh, so just working on the lower back, just flexion, extension, and then just gonna do some now like rotation, some movement of the low back as well. I'm almost like using my stomach to bring my legs back up. So there's effort involved in coming back up. It's not just like I'm lazily just swinging my legs. I'm making a conscious effort to actually use the body to move. That angle must be crazy right now. Okay, cool. So we'll just finish with some glutes, which will just be some like hip thrusts, and then we'll just do like some single leg RDLs. I'm doing RDLs this session, so I want to do a warm-up movement that imitates that as well. Good. Okay. So I was saying I always need to I need to always hold on to something when I do single leg RDLs, because my balance is just horrific. It's better than what it was, but it's bad. We'll just do one more, which is going to be for my quads, hip flexors. I'm going to get into, it's almost like a saddle position, and then go back as far as I can to get a stretch, and then just use my quads to bring myself back up. So it's almost like a reverse Nordic curl. Like you're here, and this feels good on the quads a lot. So if you suffer from knee pain, just go to where you can stretch without pain, and then just use the legs to come back up. Obviously don't push yourself back up with your hands. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start off with the adductor first. Seated calf raise is in use. I don't really want to replace it with a standing calf raise because my other leg session has standing. So if you're doing 2 leg sessions a week, I'd always recommend having a calf raise where like one session is seated and one is standing, just because of the different involvement of knee flexion with the 2 different calf muscles. So adductor first. We are gym pinning this, but only with 2 plates because I'm trying to make this as hard as possible. I don't really want to stack 4 plates on this. So you'll see, like with my feet, I'm putting them in front of the steps, just so that I'm not using my feet to bring the weight together. I'm using this area here. So just 2 sets on this one. Feels very weird. It's been a while since I've spoken in the gym like this with a mic. Okay. So I'm also doing like a little stretch at the end as well. So I'm not just moving. I'm actually holding a stretch for a second and then go. Just make it as hard as possible. Yeah, you obviously don't want to neglect your adductors. I'm somebody who already has weak legs, so you need to target all the musculature on your legs. You can't just go quad. You know what I mean? So, and at the end as well, I'm like using my own hands to support myself. Oh. So that is calves done, and adductors. We're going to move on to a seated ham curl, get the crocs off. Over the past few weeks as well, I've realised I don't think I actually like the lying hamstring curl that much. This, especially in a prep where body weight is down, you've just got less body fat, stability is a little bit down. This just feels so much more stable. The contraction feels so much better. So I don't know why I was doing lying for so long. Yeah, this just feels incredible. This specific one as well is really good. Like, I really like this machine. You'll see as well, like I'll show you on a warm up actually. I've adjusted my form a little bit, so because I could stack this machine, right, and just swing, but I almost now I sit a bit more forward again, just to get more flexion in the hips and stretch the hamstrings a bit more, and then I just think about driving down. I almost cut my hand off then. Think about driving down, and that contraction at the bottom is just so good, rather than me sitting back here and just smashing the stack. So actually sit forward, stabilize yourself with the handles, and then just drive. And this actually works a lot better for me at the minute, because I'm using lighter weight on a hamstring that's already pretty vulnerable. So try it out with the hamstring curl. Yeah, it just feels great, man. So I'd probably just do one more feeler set, and then it's just 2 working sets. It's not actually two working sets. It's three. First set is 8 to 10, a little bit heavier. Last 2, 11 to 15. Just again, one more feeler rep or set, and then we'll just go for it. No, bro, walk. It's so good. Okay, come on. Ooh. And then just rinsing every little bit of that rep. So get it short. When you can't get it short anymore, just go partials, little partials. Probably when I'm a little bit closer to my show, I need to be a little bit smarter with those. But if you feel good, just do it. I'm not going to overcomplicate it and be like, I can't take force reps because I'm in a prep. Wait until you're actually in a position where you can't push. Don't just listen to somebody else and be like, oh, okay, Elliot's prepping, so when I prep, I can't take forced reps. You just have to learn. You have to just learn your body and know when you can push and when you can't. And then obviously, if you are going to use that technique on the hamstring curl, make sure that you're actually doing hip flexion and not spinal flexion. So you might sit like this, but then lean forward. That's not more hamstrings, it's hips, yeah, rather than here. So make sure that you're doing that with this one. Okay. Nice, good. One more. Okay. So we are on to the main event of the session. We're on the RDLs. The exercise that tore my hamstring. So you'll know that I changed my form to have a bit of a stiffer leg like a few months back, but that went wrong because I think I hyperextended my knee, which was just way more range of what my hamstring could handle at 200 kilos, and then just pinged. So I've gone back to kind of my older form where there was a little bit of knee bend. It just feels safer, and I'm not working outside the limits of my body right now. Today I'm thinking it'll probably be 190 for around 8 or 9 reps, but depending on how the warm-ups feel, I might go for probably 200, but we'll see. It just depends on how the whole warm-ups feel. Like recently I've had no pain on the hamstring, so I've had the confidence to kind of go for it. Nice. Yeah, no pain. And just so solid even without a belt, which is good. I don't know if I'm going to be heard over this music, but we'll see. So I couldn't be bothered to show you the warm-up sets, but I've basically just done the bar, 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates. I'll probably go 160 for my last warm-up, or maybe 170, and then just 2 sets. Put on my straps by 3 plates, just so that I have that confidence going towards my working sets. Straps, and also clips on the bar as well. I don't get how people don't put clips on the end of the bar when they do RDLs. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, piece of piss. Easy. Also as well, like I'm locking in as well, so I'm like with my lats, I'm bracing not only with my breath and my core, but also my lats. So I'm imagining closing my armpits before I go down. I'm going to take the mic out for my last warm-up and my working set because I need music for that. I can't just have a mic clipped onto me. I'll film it. I need music, my headphones, and I can't listen to music, be mic'd up and record at the same time. Felt good though. Okay, cool. So that is RDL's done, and the first time I've held 200 kilos since it destroyed my hamstring. So I'm happy with the set. There's 6 reps. I'm just going to aim to just hold that throughout the rest of this prep now. If I can add a rep here and there, cool, but I don't need to try and go for personal bests at this point, which would also mean adding 50 kilos to that weight, which again would just be stupid. If I hadn't had my injury and I was also in the off season, I probably would have gone for 1 more, but I'm happy to take 6. And then my back off set, I added 5 kilos on from last week. So that was 155 for 12, which felt great. 2 exercises to go now, and leg extension. Now, I do something a little bit different on this one. Obviously, typically, you'll see people do 2 sets, so they'll do like a top set and a back off set, right? And that's a style that I've adopted and been using for a while, but sometimes it's good to switch things around a little bit just for the sake of things that might be happening to your body. So, for example, on this one, my first set, is actually like almost like an intensifier. So I pick a weight, so I'm going to start at 65 kilos. I do 10 reps, so 65 kilos is quite light. I take 10 seconds rest max. I go 75, 10 reps, 10 seconds rest, 85, 10 seconds rest, 95, and I keep going until I can't get 10, then I go to failure. Now, that might be stupid, with obviously low food and fatigue being high, but the reason I do this is, one, it gets my knees extremely warm, very, very warm. It fills my quads with blood. That means, so that's just one set, by the way, and then that set that I do, that intensifier, it allows me to perform better on a heavier set. If I just go heavy straight away on this, it just hurts my knees. Yeah, intensify first, get the knees warm, brutalize my quads, and then go heavy. I found that that's worked best for me, so let's give this a go. I'm actually gonna, I'm just gonna use my straps, but it's times like this where I wish I had chalk still, because it's a bit of a ball ache, obviously, strapping in and out of this. But yeah, brutal. Give this one a go. If you get knee pain or anything like that, try this intensifier and then go heavier on your last set. How's it easy? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come on. Go. Fuck. What the fuck happened there? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Oh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come on. Oh. Fuck. We'll go heavier on the last one. My quads are full of blood. It's just safer now, right? So last one we got is walking lunges. I feel pretty good at the end of this workout. I think it's because I've been filming and taking my time, so I'm not really too out of breath. So just 2 sets of walking lunges and then we're done. I'm gonna do some posing and then that's me done. With this one, I'm really trying to target my glutes a lot with this one, so it's just about taking a bigger step. Obviously as well, for a lot of people, balance is a bit of an issue. So you'll see when I step, I'm actually going a little bit to the side. So rather than stepping in a completely straight line, it's like if you watch boxing, right? Like a boxer won't stand like that or like this because they'll fall over if they get hit. So it's kind of the same with lunges. Like you need to create a gap or space between the 2 feet. Just to help your balance. One more set and then we're out. I'm gonna give you guys an update in my car. I'm gonna try and do it. I'm gonna try and drive home and see if this stays. I don't know if it will. If anyone knows how I could set this up in my car, that would be perfect. All right, so that is legs wrapped up. That was a very good session. Very good session. Highlighted by obviously the first time being on 200 kilos since I tore my hamstring, and yeah, overall it was just a good session. So let me know how you find this format of video. I actually enjoyed it, and also this is going to be easy as hell to edit. Easy as hell. I'm literally just going to put it on the timeline on Final Cut and put it on YouTube. There doesn't need to be any crazy edits or anything like that. It's literally, you're joining me for a day and for a workout. It felt kind of strange to get back on the mic like that in the gym when obviously I haven't got a videographer with me as well. So it's literally just me setting up the camera and talking. And it's a bit of a weird feeling, but if you're somebody who actually wants to do that, the best advice I can give to you is literally just start. People who are serious in the gym don't care. And those who do, once you've done that first one, you'll just be recognized as that. Is that on? Yeah. You'll just be recognized as that guy who films anyway. So the first one's done, and then it's like, oh yeah, that's him. He just films himself anyway, so it's just normal. But it did. I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel weird. It did feel weird. It's been a while since I've done that. I remember I used to make reels in the gym and mic up for that. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I used to mic up for those like reels that I'd make in the gym, but they're quick and easy. I haven't really on my own got into the gym, full workout, and just filmed literally the entire thing. So it was good. But I'm gonna cut this here. Tomorrow I'm training with my client, so I'm actually going to post the workout with him, and I'm also going to do a physique update as well, Gonna go home, eat my last 2 meals, finish some work, and then it's another day on prep. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Subscribe, like the video, share it. I really appreciate the response so far. It's been mega, and the rate in which things are increasing is really good. It's actually quite surprising. I think because I was doing like 1 upload a week, things were just moving slower, whereas now things are moving at a very, very good pace. And I appreciate the feedback as well that's been given to me about the videos. So have a good day wherever you are, wherever the time is, and I will speak to you. I'll see you for the next one.